Be patient, ask and don't just assume, and be kind. It's not special treatment, it's fairness. Let me end with this. We don't try to change a left handed person, we just give them a left handed guitar. Same with people. We don't need to fix them. Different brains don't need fixing, they need understanding. And yeah, I'm still trying to be as perfect as my brother Abhi. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. If I can't, I'll bounce the questions to Auntie Dinah, who is a leading psychologist in Hyderabad. Anyone, any questions? Okay. Since no one has any, okay. Yes? Yes.
So much. Your session was comes like a fresh breath of fresh air.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
So I have these schools where we have 300 children, and we have a lot of autistic children in our school. I'm one of the schools that entertains autistic children because I have parents who come crying to me saying that if you don't take our school in, I want to understand, is there a gender ratio also how this works? Because I have 90% boys who are autistic and very faint, minuscule girls who are autistic.
This one, can I help you with a little bit now?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think there is. What has happened in our country is we have been through, since at least 23, we've been to different vocational centers and schools and everything. Vocational centers we have a habit of keeping our children in the cause that people got an issue. And that is one of the reasons why we are trying to get Abhi onto this journey of sports, because we want to convince the other people who have neurodivergent or autistic or Down syndrome children that yes, you can bring them out, they can be exposed to sports. So, boys do come out to these schools. Girls, people tend to keep them at home because they don't like to show them out. Sad to say, but that's the reality I feel. I don't know. Dinah, from your end, what do you think?
I was looking up the research on it. It's 4-1 apparently, so you're right. But apparently, the reason for that is because traditional autism assessment tools have always been geared towards males, and so they have a bias looking at males more than females, which is why females have been underdiagnosed a lot. Also, females apparently get misdiagnosed with anxiety and depression a lot more than autism. So societally, that's one of the challenges. So it's not that research is showing that there are differences in actual rates, but yes, in diagnosis there are differences.
I just want to know the hyperactive kid. It's called autistic.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, because generally
Yeah.
we see that in countries they call them autistic. That's what I just wanted.
No, autism is a different disorder altogether. Hyperactivity comes under something called attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So all of you sitting here right now who couldn't sit still and somebody was constantly shaking their leg, that actually could be hyperactivity. Can't sit still at all, has to get up constantly. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, can be comorbid with autism, which means they can occur together. But no, they're not the same thing whatsoever. They're completely different diagnoses. ADHD kids who have ADHD, you have to be diagnosed with ADHD as a child. You cannot have it be diagnosed as an adult, because typically before the age of 7, now they say 12, you will see the symptoms of ADHD as well. And 40% of the people who have ADHD in childhood continue to have it in adulthood, right? So no. However, autism can occur with ADHD. So both can happen together, and that misdiagnosis happens a lot. I think, unfortunately, in our country, nobody likes to take their children for diagnosis. So pediatricians constantly report that when they say, please, your child looks like they have autism, because they're not making eye contact. When you call the name, you say, Ram, don't make eye contact, they're doing whatever they want. They say, no, they'll catch up. And the biggest challenge I find is that doctors will say, your child is now 3 years old, he's like a 1 year old. So when he's 5, he'll be like a 2 year old. So the parent assumes when he's 18, he'll be like a 12 year old, and when he's 30, he'll be like an 18-year-old. That doesn't happen. Unfortunately, development stops at a certain point and does not continue, but we don't know how long that happens. What helps the most is what Sid and Vibhu did, early intervention. Getting kids the resources they need, as ma'am was saying, Hakim was saying as well, getting kids the resources they need early on really helps. Sorry, that was long-winded. I didn't know if you needed that. So completely. Dyslexia is a learning disability, right? So autism comes under what we've traditionally called more special needs related issues, right? We're not looking at intelligence at all, right? But typically, because we don't have intelligence tests to test kids with autism for intelligence levels, right? So we look at that separately. But learning disorders and ADHD are not considered special needs areas in that way, because these are kids who have normal intelligence, normal social communication, normal social interaction, and ability to learn. Autism is more a processing related thing where communication, ability, all of those things become really difficult, right? And we really don't understand it as well as we should yet, which is why we need more research in this area. Learning disabilities are exactly like Tare Zameen Pe. There's a processing issue in learning certain kinds of things. It could be writing, it could be mathematics, it could be, learning spellings like the kid does in the movie. But those are completely workable, and schools in our country, CBSE especially, has given a lot of accommodation. So till 10th, 12th, you get accommodation. Then degree, it depends on whether you get accommodation. So we have to catch up, our system has to catch up a little.
Thank you, Auntie. If anyone has any questions, yes.
I feel like a lot of the young girls, they get put in a box because she's a bit good. They don't recognize it happens a lot of times when they're much older that they recognize it as symptom because they're not able to cope in society. But till then, she's good. Whereas the boy is immediate disorder.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay.
No, yes.
How far do you think inclusive education helps? Because as far as I, as patient am concerned, I really think that at least for me, special educators and inclusive education really doesn't help. What is your view on that?
I think the way we do inclusive education in our country is not supportive of teachers whatsoever. So in that sense, I would say yes. However, inclusive education is indeed helpful. Every research study done around the world has shown that inclusive education helps because it actually helps all of the others, the neurotypical people, more than the neurodivergent ones to begin with, firstly. But the challenge, ma'am, is you're right. We don't have training, we don't have resources allocated, we don't have, so as a counselor, as soon as you do counseling, they say do everything. And that's not how any field works. You go to a doctor, you won't tell the brain surgeon to do heart surgery. But here, the expectation is that. So as a teacher, you're expected to do everything, and that's not fair. I think the system has to catch up. But yes, inclusivity is the way to go because it helps the neurodivergent and neurotypical both enhance life significantly.
Sensitize classmates, students.
Absolutely.
Such children are often isolated.
Absolutely. As was Abhi's experience, unfortunately.
More than inclusive education, there is something more that we need to develop
Yes.
as a part of, the LCF or something which can help the students as well as the ones studying with them.
Absolutely. You're right. You're right. Which is why talks like this are so rare but so amazing. So thank you, Jia.
Higher level, it's wonderful, but Jia is really good in your schools.
In all our
This
schools,
is
actually.
the first step, ma'am. We wanted to start over here. This is her aim. This is what she wants to do. As a matter of fact, there is a question. She's got a thing that she's going to tell you, but why she wants to do it at school level. Yeah. So we wanted to start it over here, and thank you so very much for coming. But I'll just hand over.
Okay, since I think everyone is done with the questions, Me and my dad had prepared a Q&A sheet. It is on this topic. So, I'll just read through it. It'll be like a small recap for all of us. What is neurodiversity in simple terms? Neurodiversity means that all brains are different. Some people think, learn, and experience the world in different ways, and that's normal. It's like how people have different personalities or talents. What is the difference between neurotypical and neurodivergent? Neurotypical means a brain that works in ways most people expect. Neurodivergent means a brain that works differently. For example, in autism, ADHD, or dyslexia. Neither is better or worse, just different. And always remember, different does not mean wrong. Why is it important to talk about this in schools? Because many children feel left out or misunderstood. If we understand differences, we can be kinder, include everyone, and make our school a better place for all. What is the difference between empathy and sympathy? Sympathy is feeling sorry for someone. Empathy is understanding and respecting how they feel. People don't need pity, they need understanding. Is it unfair to give extra support to others? No, it's not. It's like everyone needs different levels of support. How we have glasses. We all have different powers. It's like we have different levels of support. And everyone needs support. Support helps someone learn better. What do I mean by the problem is the mismatch? It means the issue is not the person, but the way the environment works for them. If we make small changes, I'm sure everyone can do better. Okay, how should we react if someone is having a meltdown? We should stay calm, not judge, and give them space or support. A meltdown is not bad behavior. It is just when the brain feels overwhelmed. What should we say instead of be normal? We can say what works better for you. That shows respect and understanding. What is the biggest message of my presentation? That different does not mean wrong, and that people don't need fixing, they need understanding. What did I personally learn from this? I learned to be more patient, more understanding, and not to judge people. And also that my brother is amazing, just the way he is. I took an example of my brother because I wanted to make it personal and real. When we know someone closely, we understand better. My brother inspired me and helped me learn about kindness and acceptance. Thank you everyone for attending my presentation and supporting the cause. Now I will leave you with a short video. It is a song on autism. After this video, I would request everyone to please proceed for refreshments. Thank you everyone.
I like quiet. Sometimes I like light. Sometimes I need space to feel just right. I see the world in my way. That's a gift every day. It's okay to be me. Just the way I'm meant to be. I don't need to change a thing. I can laugh, I can sing. I'm a star you'll always see. It's okay to be me. I might flap my hands or spin around. I might jump with joy when I hear a sound. Every little thing I do, It's part of what makes me true. It's okay to be just the way.
Thank you so very much. Please, I think, join us for refreshments, please.
One question.
Yes.
A little late.
No problem.
Is there something that we as a society or just residents of Signet doing something?
You waiting now. Take a bite.
How do like different as a
I think, ma'am, just treat them normal. Just treat them normal. I think the biggest in our country, I feel how we can contribute is by sensitizing people that uh, neurodivergent children are not. There is nothing wrong. It is they're just different. So because the kind of experiences that we've had with children at school, the way they have treated, whether it was Abhi or other children in his special class, it left a very bad taste. And I don't blame the children for it. It is parents and the education system which is there. Because, like ma'am said, we need to sensitize people. And it should come from the parents. Parents need to tell the kids that it's okay. I mean, the kind of names that they've called, and it's really, I mean, let's not get into that, but yeah, this is the idea that when we spoke to Jia about it, she wanted to treat this up as like a project where this is the first step. Then she wants to probably take it to school and sensitize people. Because like she said, yes. And I mean, there was this thing which they say that if you raise your hand, all fingers are different size. So same way the brains are different, right? Everybody's brain is different. We all know that. So why can't we expect somebody whose brain is also different? That is what it is. So it's just sensitize people and kind of inclusivity. These are one of the few things which we need to, kind of inculcate in our life, especially for the neurodiverse. I mean, even for whether it's sports or anything, our country is still not geared up. But I'm positive that things are going to change. There are people who are making an effort. So, yeah. Thank you. Anything else? Yep.
for his
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we'll try and we will. It's good. Definitely, ma'am. Sure. We've done the video. It's there on a news channel. We'll share the link. उसमें पूरी recording आ जाएगी. The entire thing. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so very much.
Yeah. Both Abhi as well as yeah.
Abhi is going for the ice skating nationals to Dehradun in July, and he's representing Telangana.
He's saying thank you.
Light. Sit like.
Sure. So you can join us for
Abhi
peace
ice skating.
female. Yeah.
Auntie.
Lighting.
Just one. Any more lights, or these are the only lights? Any more brightness?
Hi, you can come for.
If you can tell them about Abhi also. Wait, Abhi, Jia, wait.
You both have to stay there.
Come here.
Jia.
So,
Jia, listen to me.
tell us, state represent.
Okay, then fine. We'll leave after this. Okay. Join. We'll go after.
Yeah, China. 1 minute, you have to just explain Telugu to them. She will.
Summary lo చెప్పమంటారు నేను చెప్పాను. Okay.
అప్పుడే చెప్దాం అనుకున్నాను. Brother, we stand the Abhi, you just stand next to Jia, please. Abhi, तुम China. With this, they will soon talk about
Brother, Abhi.
and then if he wins, we'll be the special child who represent the Olympics in 2029. Yes.
Yes. Get selected. Same thing.
Abhi, Jia, కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్ హిందీలో మాట్లాడమంటారా? అంటే తను ఇందాక ఇంగ్లీష్ చెప్పింది మీ పేరే కదా? Biscuit, samosa, butter. Oh yeah, no. Okay. They are taking a video. You need to be here. Just speak with them. Come, Abhi. తన పేరు జియా, ఈ అబ్బాయి పేరు బాగా మేకప్ అయి వచ్చిండేదాన్ని. మేడం డోంట్ హ్యావ్ మై మేకప్ ఆన్.
Very hot and sexy.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఈ అమ్మాయి పేరు జియా, తన పేరు అభి. ఆటిజం అంటే మెదడు అభివృద్ధిలో లోపం. సో తను వాళ్ళ అన్నయ్య గురించి అందరూ ఎలా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు, ఏం చేస్తున్నారు అవన్నీ చూసి తనకి కూడా బాగా వాళ్ళ అన్నయ్య అందరూ బాగా చూడాలి. అంటే మెదడు అభివృద్ధిలో లోపం ఉంది అనే తప్ప మిగతా అంతా తను చాలా క్రియేటివ్, చాలా బాగా చేస్తాడు. నేషనల్ ఐస్ స్కేటింగ్ కి వెళ్తున్నాడు. సో దీని గురించి వాళ్ళ ఈ అమ్మాయి చెప్పింది అనమాట. మన అందరం నార్మల్ అంటే టిపికల్ న్యూరోటిపికల్, న్యూరో డైవర్జెంట్ అంటే వాళ్ళు వేరే రకంగా ఆలోచిస్తారు. వేరే రకంగా ఆలోచిస్తే అది తప్పు అని కాదు. కానీ ఇచ్చిన ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏంటంటే ఆండ్రాయిడ్ ఫోన్, ఐఫోన్ రెండు వేరే వేరే, కానీ వాటిలో పని ఒకటే అండ్ వాటిని యూజ్ చేసే విధానం వేరు. అది అలా అన్నమాట. మనుషుల్లో కూడా మనం ఏంటంటే సానుభూతి చూపించడం కాదు, అయ్యో పాపం అలా అనడం కాదు, నీకు నేను ఎలా సాయం చేయగలను. ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడుతుంటే మన వైపు చూడడు, అలా అని తను వినట్లేదని కాదు, తను అన్ని వింటున్నాడు, అన్ని ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తాడు, కానీ మన వైపు చూడడానికి తనకి అదొక డిఫరెంట్ అనుభవం అన్నమాట. సో ఈవేళ జియా చెప్పినంత చిన్న ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఏమిచ్చిందంటే మనం యాజ్ అ సొసైటీ ఏం చేయగలం, ఇలా మెదడు అభివృద్ధి లోపం ఉన్న ఇతన్ని ఎలా మనం చూడగలం. మనం అందరం తారే జమీన్ పర్ సినిమా చూసాం ఆమిర్ ఖాన్ ది. దేంట్లో అయితే పిల్లడికి డిస్లెక్సియా ఉందో, డిస్లెక్సియా అదొక జస్ట్ తను చేయలేడు, అది అంతే. తనకి వర్డ్స్ అవి డిఫరెంట్ గా కనిపిస్తాయి, అదే తప్ప తనేం ఓపెన్ లేదు. సో అవన్నీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసింది. మనం పెద్దవాళ్ళగా ఇలాంటి పిల్లల్ని చూస్తే ఎలా వాళ్ళకి హెల్ప్ చేయగలం. సానుభూతి చూడద్దు, సానుభూతి చూపించద్దు, అయ్యో పాపం అలా అనద్దు, నేను నీకు ఎలా సాయం చేయగలను, అది మనం చెప్పాలి.
ये एक चीज सिस्टर जो है ना, एक अपील करेगी ब्रदर के लिए. ये तेलंगाना स्टेट को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. आइस स्केटिंग होता है ना, मुश्किल है, ताकि लोग इसको सपोर्ट करें. with the government, especially the sports minister should support people, someone like Abhi.
రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు సపోర్ట్ చేయాలని. సో
You request in English for your brother that please, he say that, my brother is representing.
Where it is happening and what is the event.
no, that's okay. That's okay. Basically, say I'm requesting.
National Ice Skating Championship for specially able.
In Dehradun.
So exactly what I would.
My brother is.
I request.
My brother is representing Telangana in the National Ice Skating Championship in Dehradun in month of July. Okay, so looking forward to
People to
support
support.
from everyone in Telangana. That's all. Yeah, brother, to support Telangana. Say.
I request you all to support my brother. He is going for nationals for ice skating to Dehradun in July, and like on the around the 11th or 15th, somewhere around that. I request you all to please support him. Thank you.
Wait 1 second. You say it like
Please go
this, okay?
take
1 second. ఇలా చెప్పండి. బేసిక్లీ ఇవాళ జియా ఈ టాక్ ఇచ్చింది ఎందుకంటే ఆమె బ్రదర్ సపోర్ట్ చేయడానికి ఇచ్చింది. ఈ అబ్బాయి ఇప్పుడు నేషనల్ ఐస్ స్కేటింగ్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్ చేస్తున్నాడు. హీస్ రిప్రజెంటింగ్ తెలంగాణ. సో బేసిక్లీ జియా ఏమంటుందంటే ప్లీజ్ అందరూ సపోర్ట్ చేయండి ఎందుకంటే ఆయన నేషనల్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్ లో మంచి చేస్తే ఆయన ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఛాంపియన్షిప్ ఒలింపిక్స్ లో 2029 కి వెళ్తారు. సో అందుకే మీ అందరూ సపోర్ట్ కావాలి. ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఫర్ సపోర్ట్, ప్లీజ్ సపోర్ట్ చేయండి.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
thank
you.
you. Good job.
Hold on. Wait, Jia, 1 second, wait.
You one second.
Jia, now wait. Then you yes, help us.
Yeah, coming.
You come. You one second. You one second.
People in the country. People has just ready Japan.
ఓకే అది రైట్. నా తెలుగు అంతా ఫ్లూయెంట్ గా లేదు కానీ బేరబుల్. సో ఏంటి ఇప్పుడు అప్పీలా అప్పీల్ చెప్పినా ఓకే ఎక్కడ రావాలి? రావాలా ఇక్కడ
Jia, paper do.
అది ఓకే ఓకే ఇవాళ టాక్ ఇచ్చింది జియా ఆమె బ్రదర్ కోసం. బేసికలీ ఆమె బ్రదర్ న్యూరో డైవర్జెంట్ చైల్డ్. ఆయన ఇప్పుడు ఐస్ స్కేటింగ్ చేస్తున్నాడు. ఇంకా ఈయన ఐస్ స్కేటింగ్ చేయడం అయితే చాలా పెద్ద. సో ఈయన తెలంగాణని రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నాడు.